All right, guys, today I'm gonna make some guava barbecue sauce. I got my guava, my rum, spice, lemon juice, tomato paste, Worcestershire sauce, apple cider vinegar, soy sauce, liquid smoke. I did pick up a 3-pack because I do want to try that apple and the pecan one day. But these are going to be the main ingredients here. All right, here we go. I did it in this form here so that you guys can see the ingredients individually. So, of course, is the cup of guava paste. You cut it. Usually that's 16 ounce, I think it was. We'll make a cup. Anyway, 1 bar of that guava. A 1/3 cup of apple cider vinegar. A 1/4 cup of spiced rum, or regular rum, or you don't have to put rum in it. 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. 3 tablespoons of lime juice. Now, different ingredients I've seen. Some people use, lemon juice. Some people use lime. I'm going to use lemon. Soy sauce, 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. A tablespoon of liquid smoke. 1 clove, mince, garlic. Some people as well put onions. So there's different forms of ways that you can make this. And of course, the salt and pepper is to taste. Now, the 1/2 cup of water that I'm going to use, in some videos, they do show. So I'm mixing a couple of videos and trying to make my own thing. Some people use the water and some people don't. But I figure, you're going to make this into a paste. I don't think this is enough liquid here to bring it all to a paste. Like, I don't want to burn it. So the more liquid, the better. I can simmer it longer if I wanted to make it thicker or thinner. Now, the barbecue smoke, some people use it, some people don't. But I did notice that this house literally smells like if I cooked on a grill. Like, it's really smoky flavor. So you can add that if you want to or not. So let's put this all in. This is on medium. And again, I'll leave the ingredients on the bottom, how I made this one here. And what I am noticing is that basically to make guava sauce, I'm going to try different ways without the smoke and see if I can get the sweetness of the guava. Maybe cut some fruit and put some fruit in it. But again, I've just noticed that online, that main ingredient is that guava paste. So the guava is really the main part of this here. All right, so I'm gonna let this come to a simmer. And it's the reason why you're cutting this into chunks, because it'd probably take longer if you leave it 1 big bar in there. So I'm gonna let that. Alrighty, so this is starting to get warm. Few things I've noticed. Again, if this does get to a point, because they say medium, you can lower it a little, because you don't want to burn or get that burnt taste in there. Again, if you don't want the barbecue flavor, then don't put the smoke. Another thing I've noticed that other people have made videos to where they've used like their own sauce, like Baby Ray's sauce. If you buy sauce from the store, all you really have to do is add this guava to it, and then it becomes guava / barbecue sauce. And this one's going to be the barbecue sauce, so that's why I added the smoke in it. So there's many ways, but like I said, the main ingredient is that guava. So if I wanted to put this guava with water without the rum, because the rum is optional, that's just how the Spanish people do it, but the rum is optional. You don't have to use spice rum. You can use regular rum. I'm sure you can use vodka. I'm sure you can use whiskey. You know, it just all depends what you drink here. And it's getting a little bit thick there. I've seen people use ketchup. I've seen people use brown sugar. When I made that beef brisket and I made that homemade sauce, I could just repeat that homemade sauce that I made and just add the thing of guava to it. Now it's starting to boil real quick, so I'm going to start lowering it because, again, it's not about, it's all about not burning it, but you do have to get it to that simmer because that guava is going to take a while to melt down. All right, let it come up to a simmer. And like I said, that barbecue smoke, it literally lit up this whole house. Like you can, first I thought that rum and the apple cider was really putting the flavor in the house. But as soon as I opened up that smoke, I feel like, you know, like someone is cooking around here. And again, the salt and pepper, they say it's to taste. I'm just going to put some salt and pepper in there. I'm not worried about the taste of it, but I just want to put, I'm going to put a little bit of sprinkles in it. And a little bit. Let me just get this down just a little bit more. Yeah, see how that's doing it like that? I just want to bring it down a little bit more. I'm on an electric stove at number 4 right now because, like I said, it's all about not burning it. Alrighty. Another thing you've noticed, I don't have a lid on this, so this is definitely something you have to stay by. I got enough 4. I'm gonna bring it up just a little bit because, again, that guava, it's all about that guava. I'm bringing it up to 5. I'm gonna add my salt and pepper now. So, and that's all, you know, just a little bit of that. And then just get some pepper, any pepper that you want. And then, like I said, if you want to do it by taste, that's fine. And the whole main thing is to get this guava to melt. And I want to try this on steaks and stuff. That's why I don't want to add the smoke if I was to make this again. If I did make it again, it'd probably be with just the water, possibly the Worcestershire sauce, the apple vinegar, the soy sauce, or take out the Worcestershire sauce and leave the soy sauce there. Probably do it with the tomato paste and do it without the rum, depending if this has a rummy taste. Will depend if I ever use rum again. But like I said, I want to try it on different things. I want to try to make guava to where it's almost sweet, but where I'm not adding a lot of sugar to it, that I'm just getting the flavor, the sweetness from the guava itself. So, you know, I might do just water and guava. And I might add some pineapples to it, like little chunks of pineapples or mango or peach, you know, whatever fruit you want to. But I think personally everything surrounds the outside of the guava. Like guava, I could have probably put that in the crock pot when I made that sauce that day, and it would have simmered for all those hours, and that would have been perfect. This can last up to 5 to 7 days You can refrigerate this. So I do have a lot. So I'm going to try it on the chicken first. And then I'm going to try it over a steak. So, or over ribs. As a matter of fact, I'm going to try it over ribs. So there'll be enough to do ribs. And speaking of the ribs, I'm just going to pull out the ribs for tomorrow. Because I don't want this to go to waste. And you see it's getting smaller and smaller. And like I said, it's smelling good. Now I'm starting to smell more. And I don't know if it's the spice rum, but I'm starting to smell more of the guava over the barbecue sauce now. I mean, the barbecue smoke. But if you guys made guava sauce, let me know, like, how do you do it? What ingredients? I mean, Puerto Ricans are very famous to make this and put this on their ribs and their pinchos. You know, you could put this on pinchos because, again, you're seasoning the meat as well, whatever flavoring this has to bring as well. The no smoke guava is how they do it in Puerto Rico. Just adding smoke to it, of course, just changes it up to somebody's menu. I've seen some, like I said, with that soy sauce and guava. You know, you get that teriyaki kind of. If you can make teriyaki sauce, you can just add guava to it. There you go. Now you got a guava teriyaki sauce. And I bet you that sounds, you know, tastes probably real good here. All right, I'm going to bring it down because now she's starting to spit up like a volcano. And the main thing, like I said, is just to keep that bottom from burning. But I got to get this thick. Now, I'm sure if I was to put this in the refrigerator overnight and heat it up the next day, it's going to taste probably even better. I've seen it to where people even put mustard. So it's basically people are making homemade barbecue sauce, add in the guava. I've seen somebody where they add the Japanese pink sauce to it. If you ever notice how the Asian people, their sauce is like pink and jelly. Like when we go to the Asian place down there, they sell that sauce, and then all you gotta do is just add the guava to it, and then you have the pink sauce. All right, let's get it. And I think she's almost done. Only thing I don't like is that it does spit up a lot over the stove. So you will get a tiny messy stove here. But that's the main thing, is just letting that heat. And I'm sure it'll be thicker. See, there's something in there still that needs to be. As a matter of fact, instead of using that spoon, I might whisk it because I still see something chunky in there. And that could be the tomato paste. Still not gelling. I mean, that could be some of the guava. And if you're worried about the alcohol, usually 90% of that flavor, depending how much alcohol you put in there, just dissipates. So I'm sure people add more to have at least a little bit of flavor. But like I said, I won't know until. And then again, I've used spice rum, so it's going to have that spicy flavor. And I think that's it, guys. I think that's it. Yep, I think that's it. And I'm sure if I you know how you leave things to set and you put it in the refrigerator, it gets even more jelly. But that's it right there, guys. So let me know what you think about it. Smells real good. Now we just have to see what it tastes like. But I am getting that guava sweetness smell. And I think it's that smoke in there is another flavor that I'm smelling. So until the next one, bon appetit.